So there may be a small amount of time that I don't have any videos to upload because I've kind of gotten into making really long videos, long projects, that it occurred to me these might take quite a while to finish, and I don't have that many more videos to upload, like only 3 or 4. First one is one I've actually decided to split into 2 videos. It's cleaning up the backyard. I've dug out the rest of the junk, and I have used tires as a lining. Put all my extra bricks and concrete chunks that I don't need anymore in here as filler. I have some more stuff I'll put in there as filler. The sand pile we have in the driveway I'm putting in here because we needed to get rid of it, so I'm using that as a filler. I'm taking all my bricks and putting them on top. So I can always take them out, but it's going to make a nice floor, and so then I can organize my junk here. Well, it's been kind of just... I've moved like, well, probably several tons of stuff because we had like 2 tons of sand. We used 1 ton, so I've already moved 1 ton of... well, I don't know, I might have moved a little less of 1 ton, I don't know, but it goes down pretty deep. But I moved a lot of bricks, like 8 or 9 wheelbarrows full of those tires and all that kind of stuff. So it's been taking a lot of work to get that done. You know what I mean? It's a lot of wheelbarrow loads, but I'm pretty happy with it. It's actually seeming to work pretty well. Well then, the other projects I'm working on are filming with my Bolex. Not sure what I talked about this in the last Behind the Bits. I can't remember much about that one. I have too many projects going on. I usually whenever something gets uploaded, I kind of it leaves my mind. So yeah. In case I didn't mention it, I got a 1962 16mm Bolex 816 reflex camera. It's really cool. Got new Agafachrome 200D color reversal film with it, and I have started filming with it. So I already filmed 2 reels. Well, like one reel and then 60% of the other one. So I've already filmed part of the first test film, which is going to have synced audio and stuff like that. But I've also filmed videos about the filming of it. So I have like loading the Bolex and like going out and setting it up, and me talking about what I understand, but also me figuring out on the go. So I already have like 3 videos of that filmed, but the thing is I can't upload this now because I would really like to have the film itself in that video. Like whatever I film in that video, I put in the video at the beginning or the end or something like that. Or at least even a little clip of it. But that would require me to finish all of them and then go send it to the lab in California, get it back, and then digitize it on my digitizing machine that I'm going to still have to build, and then uploading that. Well, that all got a little more complicated because okay, so I live near Hillsboro, Illinois, and Hillsboro has a really nice main street that looks really nice. And they also have one of my all-time favorite theater, the Orpheum Theater. And I'm a huge fucking fan of the Orpheum. It's so wonderful. It feels like you're going to a theater from the 1920s. You know what I mean? You get greeted at the door and really cheap. It's really wonderful. And the place is it's just a really wonderful experience. You know what I mean? Actually, you might not know what I mean, because there's only a few theaters that I know of like that. Well, happens to be the owner's actually buying more theaters and spreading that wonderful the wonderful work his family does on the theaters. We'll get to that in a little bit. So I went up there and I was filming the first went out into the forest to film the first reel. The second reel I was filming, and so I went to the main street right after the storm yesterday because I wanted to have a diffuse lighting, cloudy lighting, because I didn't want to have hard shadows because that would mess up the camera too much. I think it would look nice and more even lighting if it was just clouds and sunny, like sunny above the clouds, you know what I mean? So I went up there and I was filming. I happened to be outside the theater right whenever Mr. Eisentraut walked out, and I didn't realize it because I had my glasses off. Me and him, owner of the theater, started talking about my 16mm camera, and then we ended up talking about like spiral gears on projectors and stuff like that. And then I squinted out and I'm like, oh shit, you're Mr. Eisentraut. I totally didn't even realize it, so I put my glasses back on. I have my glasses off because I was dealing with the viewfinder on the Bolex, because you have to really crunch your eye up against it. It's really not the greatest. And so then I asked him 2 questions. 1, do you have any old 35mm projectors? And would you mind if I filmed this test film a bit in the Orpheum inside the theater? And he was overwhelmingly excited about it. He was like, yes, I have some 35mm projectors. And actually, he was more like, oh, so that's you that sent that email. And I was like, yep. It's because I already sent him an email, and we already, like, he hadn't responded yet, but I only sent it like a day ago. So, it looks like a beginning projector. That's pretty freaking cool. I have some plans for that. Basically, whenever we remove the chimney from my house, we'll have an open column going to the attic. I want to see about having the projector in the basement, beaming the image up through the column, or the opening left by the chimney, and then into the attic, so we can have a theater in our house. That'd be pretty freaking cool, I think. But also, I just want to have a 35mm projector. Then also, he said that I could definitely film there almost any time I want, as long as there wasn't a show going on. And I was like, hell yeah, that's pretty awesome. So now, I thought I was getting near the end of filming that video, but now this opportunity comes up. Now I'm going to have to film. This will result in a cooler video and 2 other videos too. A cooler film and the 2 other videos. So now I'm going to have to build, or I'm going to have to find some way to film indoors with the relatively slow film that I have. I do have a nice lens on my Bolex, that's good. But what I've come up with is I'm not going to worry about the lens. I'm not going to worry about getting different film. I'm going to see about bringing a high-powered, like 1,000 watt LED light system. So that means I'm going to have to build like a high-power 1,000 watt LED light system. And I happen to have this old little suitcase from the 1930s that's designed to hold like a picnic kit. Like you put everything in there for a picnic kit, and you take it along or something like that. Because when I bought it from the thrift store, it has like slots to put silverware in it and stuff like that. It's pretty fancy stuff. But I got it in Greenville, Illinois, where a lot of rich people since like the 1800s. So that kind of makes sense. Well, I figure the leather box hinges open really well, and I think I'm going to make it to where the battery's in the base and the LEDs are in the top. And so then I can just, when I go to the theater, I can set up the light, putting it in the front row, pointing it at the silver screen, and I'll have 1,000 watts of light hitting the silver screen and coming back, and that should light up the theater a lot more. I might even be able to have them run the projector too, so that's another like 1,000 watts or 600 watts of power going, illuminating the room. But I think having a big LED shining on the main screen and reflecting back into the room, I think that'll give a very nice look. Like you can tell, oh, it's a theater, but also it'll be a very nice way of making a nice diffuse lighting. So yeah, I have a lot of stuff to figure out about that. Well, that's pretty much it. I'm probably going to get back to working on this thing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you very much for watching. See ya.